this really feels like a really nice draft. Like I'm looking at it, it's like a painting that uses the entire canvas. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god.
Sometimes it happens, but I'm not like.
Oh, okay.
It probably will happen to me.
Okay. Because this is like Perfect World servers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We all know Perfect World. How those servers work.
I've been struggling with them, but they're going to go over top as they've got the telekinesis. They look over at Dark. Ame just hitting away. He's got 3 stacks of sticky napalm on himself. And with X-Nova here, they might get first blood. FY coming around the side, now into the trees. Dark's still alive. Look at this behind the tower with the Salve. Now he's got the Firefly at level 2 trying to burn these heroes down. Looks over at FY. The first blood will come out on Yuna. Dark just not catching up to FY at the moment. Still trying to chase, but once he gets towards that tower, there's not really much he can do. And now he's in even more trouble than I think he thought he'd be in at that moment, and it ends up dropping. So 2 kills away of LGD. You gotta kind of get used to it. Sometimes it's better than others. But
getting back in here,
it looks good for LGD, especially in the beginning with that. Like you get 2 kills here on a troll that you really want to progress pretty quickly. Like you said, you want to get that BKB, and then what do King Gaming really do? Especially if maybe gets that boosted travel.
It's super important, especially because this is the lane that could potentially feed, like the Batrider could feed. Oh, and actually, there's the Gyro and Leshrac combo right there. They missiled him and they just ran him down at the tower. It's just so easy.
At least the creep equilibrium at the moment. I would say keeping him alive, being so close to the tower.
Oh yeah, this would be disastrous if it was like the same thing, but the creep equilibrium was by the Radiant Tower. Like, this would look so much worse. Viper's actually heading top with a haste. It could be really bad.
Well, they've got Dark in a bad way. They've got the Burrow Strike that'll hit down on the Ame, but again, Dark trying to run away, gets that salve off. They've got Viper here. They look over at Ame. Ame still continuing to try and run. The haste is out for this Viper. It's not going to be an easy kill, especially with the help of the Rubik as well as the Bounty Hunter. Burrow Strike comes out, continuing to lock him down. They finally get the kill. Fade Bolt, not enough. Kill off Yuna, just gets that salve off. Able to walk away towards the high ground, and Viper coming over at least gets one. Not going to die just yet, and now FY might be the one who's in trouble because he lifts up Viper and will end up dropping a Dark. X-Nova will get the trade. So right now it's a 2-for-1. Yuna comes back in, but Ame's back alive. So he's here. They trade the Bounty Hunter, and all of a sudden there's like a 3-for-2 bloodbath going on by where the shrine used to be.
That's almost like one of those plays where it's just equivalently beneficial and negative for both teams. Like, there's somebody free farming on the enemy team because of it.
And you're still trying to go after maybe. Nice stun. The Split Earth lands by the Leshrac. He throws out the laser, but that's going to be an easy kill to pick off maybe over mid. Maybe if the creeps do come back and they find Gyro a little bit closer.
He's so close. He's level 6. He's level 6 now. So this is it. So he comes in. He comes in now.
Can they do it under tower? Is it easy enough to do that?
I think so. I honestly think so.
Yeah, and they'll start with the Janata. Thunderclap to follow it up, as well as the crit. Now they'll move on forward. There's the split. Ame, meanwhile, dying over top. And is exactly how you painted it out.
The Dire, LGD is going to get more damage on the towers for that, despite both carries being traded there. So I think that definitely benefits LGD.
And now all of a sudden getting that kill on the Gyrocopter. Chalice, who gave up that kill early, is all of a sudden looking pretty good. The Rocket Barrage comes out, but the creeps mitigating most of the damage. The call down's there. He'll continue to chase on to Chalice. Meanwhile, FY off camera is going to die to Yuna. There's the Thunderclap once again. Another Rocket Barrage, and they'll finally take out this Brewmaster. So this kind of runs down the Brew, who refused to run away.
I don't know. I kind of like that. I mean, what do you think as like a position 5 player? I feel like that's pretty in line with what you want to do as a position 5 support hero.
Especially when you're picking up bounty runes, like, why not get the 2 charges?
Yeah.
Help out your team, sustain the lane. Bounty Hunter picked up a bottle as well. He's got a regen rune in there.
Oh, he actually went for the bat actually went for a troll gank instead of Tinker.
Yeah. They will get the kill, so Dark gets it over towards this jungle area with the help of Leshrac.
Well, like Tinker, if you die a couple of times, which they're actually going for him right now, they're pinging the jungle. Yeah, they're going for the Tinker, so realizing that like they need to deal with him. He's really, really low too right now. This looks free.
Yeah, especially just using that Soul Ring. There's the Lightning Storm. Should have this kill. Dark comes over. Rockets and ends up finding at least one. So Leshrac does end up going down maybe, but that was after he died. And he used the Brew Split, so
with Batrider having this, like, going for this, like, straight Blink Rush build, he's really good at dealing with the Tinker. And in fact, the Tinker's actually TPing in right here in the... Oh, where'd he blink to? I can't even find him.
I think he just...
Oh, he just can't. He just stopped the TP. He just stopped the TP. Oh, I thought he blinked. The bat actually blinked.
But they found Chalice. I think they saw the TP and all of a sudden they blinked over, and that gave up Chalice. The track comes out of the jungle, but it's not going to matter because there's no follow-up to this. Rocket Barrage out on Chalice. They'll get killed.
So this actually hurts a Tinker a lot to take these tier 1 towers. I remember when I played on, I don't remember what team it was, one of the many teams I played on, but I had teammates, players that would play a lot of Tinker, and they're like, okay, if we're playing against a Tinker, you don't get the tier 1 towers. By the time he gets bots, you basically won't get them because it's just so hard to set up for that defense.
They're gonna look for Ame over top. Have Lasso available. They'll use the call down as well as the Rocket Barrage. There's the Lightning Storm. Split Earth lands on Ame. They don't even need the Lasso, and holding that is crucial.
It's super important because they can potentially kill this Tinker, who is kind of the only problem at the moment. I mean, Brew Split's definitely an issue, but... And he's actually going for a Radiance on Brew, which is... I could definitely see that turning fights.
Dust comes out onto the Bounty Hunter, and now Epicenter right on top of X-Nova. He's dusted up, and one more shot should kill him, but now Blink comes out with Thunderclap. Yuna trying to get away, tracked up, killed off, and finally going down will be X-Nova before Yuna dies, and that's a 5 kill streak going the way of this Rubik.
Rubik and BH are both like the type of heroes that, maybe less so Rubik, but BH, like, he's doing his job if he's walking around and you know, feeding, as long as he's gaining... especially now that the gold you get is dependent on the net worth of the hero.
Ooh, they might actually find the Bat Rider. There's the lift, and he thought he might get himself off a lasso, but not going to find it. BKB popped again by Ame. He does get that 6 kill streak off of Dark.
And then Blink Dagger, of course, allowing you to blink in Battle Trance and hit somebody, and then BKB once the enemy team looks to counter-initiate on you.
He's picked to the
bad.
He's going to be picking up.
Oh, so close.
For the lasso, finds it on Maybe, but I don't know if he's getting out of this one. And with the rockets coming through, maybe we'll get the kill. Now TPing out again. X-Nova trying to run away. There's another Toxin Blink Dust from Yuna, always carrying. It doesn't even need the Burrow Strike. Viper gets the kill, and at least they get something.
He's not particularly good as a hero against Troll at this point in the game. Like Troll's like typically considered to be a gyro counter, so... Oh, Brew is actually just...
Yeah. Viper up top is to use those jumps, try and get away. Yuna coming in with the Burrow Strike, but here comes the big bad Tinker to come on through, as well as Ame looking over at Yuna. Rockets come out, and they are able to just retreat for now, but they lose that Viper. It's LGD, I believe, take one of their first leads of the game. There was one 3-5 minutes, but I don't really...
It's just that, like, these... Man... When the fights start looking like this, it's just going to get worse and worse because you're dealing with a track, and then also
bottom. Look at this. Just
he can't do anything.
Rockets in a second. Laser again. Maybe he's just all over the map right now, and he's able to throw those rockets and lasers and just continue.
That's a solo kill too, man. That's you get so much more net worth and XP from solo kills. Tinker gets his blink when he gets his bots. It's just like, I mean, it's just so difficult. But then again, the lasso, like the Blink Lasso, does change things. Like if they can get enough pickoffs, it's different. But it's just that's a good pickoff.
Lasso pulls the epicenter coming through. Burrow Strike. Brewmaster. They had 5 heroes here to just kill the Brew, which it's a kill, and they'll take it for sure.
Take any objectives, which is exactly what they're doing with this Roshan. It doesn't even look like LGD want to deal with this because they're going in.
Yeah, I'm thinking about going in. He's got that Blink Dagger, and there it is. There's the one with the BKB. Immediately cleans up the Shack, continuing on forward. The BKB Popeye Gyrocopter, as well as the track out on him. Gets in lasers, being thrown by the Sinker on the back lines of this fight. You take a look as it hits both the Bat Rider and the Viper. Maybe an FY have to kind of retreat a little bit. Roshan a little low.
Oh, the stun!
Oh, Burrow Strike onto the Tinker. This could be a problem. If he had a little bit more backup, I'd say he'd be a bit better off, but maybe continuing to run away. Viper moving on forward. There's X-Nova coming back into the fight. Call down through onto FY with the Sandstorm. That's not helping you at all. But the laser from Maybe gets another kill. And again, Ame reinitiates. He'll kill off the Gyrocopter. He'll buy back. Bat Rider is going to fall. And now they look over at this Viper who's tracked up as well. The chase is on. The Split Earth hits onto the Brewmaster. With Pulse Nova just rocking away at this Brew, he's forced to use that Bruce, which he didn't get off when he was originally picked off. Lasers and rockets fly out one more time as Tinker's positioning, especially with this track, is so good. Kills on the track as well as the Viper one more time. Gyrocopter tracked up as well. He's just fought back, and now it's looking like he's gone. Triple kill for Maybe. Burrow Strike comes out, but again, is this helping you? Maybe continuing to rock him as well as Ame. There's the mega kill streak. Everybody gone. Nobody's got buyback, and LGD come out way on top.
When you're dealing with the Tinker BH, oh my god, 12k net worth in one fight. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, it's just the draft though. That's just how these heroes. Did Bat steal? No, he did not steal. Getting the Aegis is pretty huge though.
Ame, who uses the BKB.
Oh man, it's just they just don't have better. They just straight up don't have better late game. I feel like it's beating a dead horse to say how hard this is, but it's pretty like if you're in a pub and this is the scenario you're in. The way that you get back into the game is it's like climbing Mount Everest. You know what I mean? Just given the drafts.
Yeah, as they just move in on Viper, they clean him up with the BKB. It's enough time for Ame to continue to go in. Bashed up his gyro. He'll fall as well. Now, Lasso, something to hope for as they lock in Ame for a moment. Split Earth comes out. They pop just the Aegis, however. Fall Una back into the well. And LGD are invading this base and invading it with ease. And GG is called like
that's it.
They finally tap out.
I mean, I've said it over and over. I don't like to blame the draft when it comes to something like this. They definitely had a window. I would say that like a lot more focus on early game itemization if they're going to pick a draft like this. Clockwork.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
So Clockwork picked up, which I believe you and Mott saw that in the previous series.
Oh, they're defending it actually on LGD. They're defending this spot. This is interesting. How do they know?
Oh, man, a great spot.
Dude, he breaks the smoke. Although it's just the Rubik revealing, and that could just be a 5-roll smoke. The Venge doesn't know that. Oh, no!
Yeah, Telekinesis comes out on FY, and with shards coming through, well played comes out from Keen Gaming. They get first blood. It goes to the OD.
My god.
We're during the hours of 7:20 to 3:30. My math is on.
I didn't get very good grades in math classes, so mine wouldn't be on point.
Dark actually ensnared here. Cogs come out. They've got the Venge, so Magic Missile is at the ready.
So dead.
Battery Assault comes out. Courier coming over. Now FY continuing to chase. Wanted to hold that Magic Missile, but will let it fly as they do get the kill onto Dark, who's a little bit just caught out of position.
Nice heads up play from him though. Yeah, but with the response, I really like this Clockwork rotating. I think this is something that a lot of offlaners neglect to do, is like realize that they have really high roaming potential. And what's the point in sitting and getting destroyed in offlane when you can just, oh my god, that is not
great
fortunate.
Ice shards right there, right on the maybe it will help get the kill. Jeez, that was perfect.
That was very close to being unfortunate though, because they got knocked onto the low ground because of the snowball, but the ice shards like. It's almost like it bugged and he couldn't walk out of it to the right, but then he walked back into it and then walked out. Like, it was very, very strange, but beautiful ice shards basically locking him in there.
Now they go after Chalice over top. Ice shards again. Chalice getting run down here. No more mana. And with the Lucent Beam, it's another kill for Keen Gaming. And they've got the last 3 kills so far. And it was 2-1, now 4-2. And Keen Gaming just rolling up some consecutive kills as now over bottom Shockwave comes out in the cogs, and safe for the moment is Dark. But Ame still continuing to push him farming away. And as I say that, FY comes on over. He's got Magic Missile with the Ensnare coming out. And they'll get the kill. FY gets credit for that one. A little bit of revenge going his way. And with that, it's also a tier 1 tower, it seems.
Oh god, on this middle lane, maybe.
Over mid. Maybe just on the low ground it gets caught out, but Chen will trade, so there at least something.
It's a Rubik for a sniper. I think if you're Keen, you're like super happy with that, because you need to be able to juke your heart out like that, or else you're just feeding in half your games. That's the ideal scenario for an offlaner though. So you're wasting that much time of theirs and then you don't die. Like that's literally perfect.
Ooh, Stone Toss right onto this Luna as well as the Ensnare, though not get the kill as Actually, the snowball is there for the save. Dark dies off camera as Chalice continuing to move forward, has the repel. Eventually dying will be this Luna, as I think Purification wasn't on cooldown. He actually repelled himself.
Ame's basically the net worth lead, so if they could take a smoke to him, like smoke the Luna, smoke the Clockwork to him, then I think that they could kill him and take that net worth lead back. They can actually kill him, but they're
action on the OD. Assassinate. Not even going to need it. They'll get the kill onto this OD. They've got 4 heroes here to make sure they can do so. FY gets the kill. Wave of Terror with that swap. And the magic is also easy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that tornado. It's scouting the clock. Like, that's so annoying for him. Because he needs to have that kind of surprise in order to get off a good hook. Well, he's just walking right in.
Try to catch him on the wraparound, but again, it's just the Wild Wing that's keeping him away. And all of a sudden, Ame, with all these heroes over mid, just by himself, kills off the Luna.
And he just got like positively rewarded for that. What a carry player, man! Like,
he's pulling 3 heroes, and he's also got his team pushing top. Look at this; they're going for the tier 2.
I can't help but think that's like that's got to be a little lucky, man. Like, they thought he would take the defensive farm because, oh, the swap in with the Luna.
On a Luna as well as the magic missile. They're starting to hit away at this Luna. The snowball comes out. Hand-to-God on top of that with this OD continuing on forward. The wall punch hits as Insanity's Eclipse gets dropped down on OGD. They look to find something from Keen Gaming, but they'll lose 3. It looks like they're going to lose even more because, hey, my name is Ame, and I'm going to continue to run you down. The Assassinate comes through, kills the OD, full team wipe. Ame still alive, and he survives with about 100 health. LGD get out of there. They may move over towards mid. They could find Dark again, who is really praying that they'd lay off.
Yuna's playing so aggressively here.
Yeah, Ice Shards come out, bashed on the first shot. Ame gets the kill. It's him on a mega kill streak. 5-0-5.
Yeah, and he's got about 600 gold to go, and then he's got a BKB, and things get a hell of a lot easier. So Omni opts to pick up his Guardian Angel, and then we see that he went for 2 points in degen, and now he's maxing the repel, which is the supporty kind of build, building a hood too.
Telekinesis cogs as well as the battery assault. There's the
no!
It's Dark away. I don't know if he's the one you want. They end up getting the kill on Ame, which is a 5-times kill streak for Dark. Luckily for the side of OGD, it's not onto the OD, but all of a sudden maybe able to clean up 2 more. Kills off the Rubik, kills off the OD. And they're fine in taking the loss in Ame if maybe you can just stand there.
I mean, it's nice to see when people don't take themselves like absolutely too seriously, because it's like, it is a game. You're meant to have fun with it. Like, even the best players, like, you know, if you watch... Oh, actually, hold on.
Over mid, they've got the telekinesis on to the sniper. Hand-to-God comes out. I think he avoided...
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
The Chen save...
He just first half away from that Sanity's Eclipse,
yeah,
and sent back to avoid the hook.
Oh, God, what a timing.
And now the swap comes out. They look over at the Rubik. Hey, Sniper's back, boys, and he's going to get a kill. Meanwhile, Ame got the BKB, so he just kills Dark, and he's looking for more. You came to the wrong neighborhood, and Ame's going to make you pay for it. Really looking for that bash. He wants just one. And now there's the Astral Imprisonment. They continue on forward to the OD.
He's dead.
Slow coming out. Shards nicely placed, but not nice enough to get the save. And they're continuing on past the tier 3 to kill off Yuna. 4 gone here for Keen Game.
That is that's honestly, like, I would never think that players would make that sort of play intentionally. It just kind of happened that way, but if that was an intentional play, that's like super high skill. Taking a fight with Troll 1v3 because you have the BKB, having the team head over so you feel like they're, as the swap in actually happens, it's like they had this feeling of safety because there was a fight happening mid, but Troll has the BKB and they just try to take racks right now, although the Chen is dying.
And they get the kill with the hook shot. Ame and doesn't have the BKB at the moment. There is the Eclipse. They take out FY. Again, the 4, the 5 for Eclipse as well as the hook shot. And now the Fade Bolt comes
what
in.
A bait.
So now they've taken the 3, 4, 5. The chase is on. They're trying to get maybe Lucent Beam gonna help. Stolen Wave of Terror, so now the minus armor is out. Homing Missile comes through. Maybe needs the Hurricane Pike, but Fade Bolt again hitting from this Rubik, and he's got a double kill and a lot of gold going his way. Although Chen's kind of taking a back seat.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit. The shrapnel steal from the Rubik is like super effective here, although they're so scared of this clockwork right now.
Yeah, they're trying to set up in front of him. There's the hook shot. They're going to continue to go in with the OD, but the BKB is popped. They'll grab the A, just continue on forward. There's the walrus punch coming out. The cogs have actually blocked in Yuna as well as Dark. They'll take one. They'll take two. Double kill here for maybe. Again, when you lock yourself in with a sniper on the backlines, you're just making it easier. Use one, and even if you do get that one, you've taken so much damage from the other that it's hard to continue to move on forward.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's the Omni to save as well. So it's like you have to go in the Omni. It's pretty tricky to be in a scenario like this where you only have like one. Actually, pretty interesting draft to draft like that.
They actually smoked out of the base. Now they're stuck in over mid. While LGD, they smoked up, and they're just going to take this mid tier 3. But on the back lines, here comes the Luna. They've got the Ensnare that's going to come through onto this Tusk, who's in a lot of trouble. Snowball, or actually, it's the Astro Imprisonment. The hook shot comes out on 2, and now the Eclipse. That'll get rained down, but they've got this Guardian Angel. They'll look over at X-Nova, trying to get the kill, lose Yuna. Now they've got X-Nova. Sanity's Eclipse dropped on FY. You're worrying about just Avenge while maybe's in your face, continuing to shoot you. Now he's on the high ground. He's got the upper hand. And you are in a lot of trouble, my friends, as this is just the sniper, making your life a living hell. Continuing on forward will be Ame. You've got the rappel that was stolen by the Rubik. They aren't able to kill off Ame just yet and finally pop the first life. But no Luna buyback, no OD buyback. And they've still got 4 heroes here for LGD after the buyback of this event.
To heal up, they have the Omni to give the BKBs, even though the BKB is on cooldown. They have the Omni, so kind of like a supplementary little BKB. They still have Venge swap, as Venge is actually swapping FY in.
Yeah, they swap FY, they get they swap the Rubik, they get the kill.
Or sorry, FY swaps. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was the Rubik in the last game, so this is confusing times for us.
OD back alive, but yeah, look at that. Ame moving forward past the cogs. Does actually get pushed back a little bit, but he's got the repel on him. Snowball over to the creeps. That's only extending your life, but not really doing enough to keep LGD from getting your melee wrapped.
I think they fake back here. I think the play is to fake back. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Because they have the BKB on troll, like but they're not taking the bait. Like they can do this repel sieging stuff where they just repel him, he sieges, they back, they repel, he sieges, and then they just King Gaming just loses if they don't go on him. Looks like that's what they're gonna do.
And so they've got the repel, and I'm gonna notice the Ame. There's a clockwork right under his nose.
Wait, they sent the Venge back.
They will try to finally find him.
Why did they send the Venge back?
Shot a little bit deep, and all of a sudden they're continuing on forward. They use these centaurs to continue to stun up this couple of heroes on King Gaming. The Eclipse will get raided down. They've got themselves the Guardian Angel. Continue on forward, take out Dark, who will buy back.
I'm so confused why LGD sent the Venge back right at the start there, like almost as if they were
just push him back so easily to take these tier 3s in rack.
Yeah, that's. I mean, King Gaming have to fight.
And there's the swap coming out from FY. Now there's the Lucent Beam as well as the Snowball. That's going to hit. They'll continue on forward. The Walrus Punch. They'll take him out, but they lose Dark again, who just fought back. X-Nova getting low. Lucent Beam on him as well. They'll get themselves a second. Now BKB from maybe. Hey, Luna, you're going to want to run, but I've got the Assassinate. Astro Imprisonment. That saves your life for a moment. They look over at Yuna. They can't with the Walrus Punch on this sniper if they want to get the kill on the Luna, but they don't even care as Ame continues in with the repel. Gets the kill. Buyback from the Luna. And now they've got the Telekinesis coming through as well as the Sanity's Eclipse. That's dropped on. Maybe double kill here for Team Gaming with this OD. 4 dead on LGD, but they still do have a 16,000 net worth lead. You take a look at these creeps.
Look at this Omni going for the 35% XP gain as well over the 90 damage. Like really committing hard to this support build as opposed to like going anything in damage.
From Ame again, just rips through the OD, finds himself the Tusk, and does that with a 6-second duration.
Everybody's dying and he's just alive. Like, how many deaths does he have this game actually? 1. He has 1 death, 15 kills. And he's going for a solo play right now too. Oh.
Yeah, over bottom. Hookshot comes out. They've got the Eclipse. BKB's pop, but yeah, look at him. He just shreds through this clockwork and getting the kill. BKB wears out. Now they chase him down. The Purification comes out as well. The Guardian Angel, is it going to keep him alive? Are you kidding me right now? How does he make it out? Just walks away. Sanity's Eclipse will get dropped, but it doesn't find anything. Now, the swap into the Magic Missile. Great high IQ play there from FY. Forces out the Astro Imprisonment. They surround him. They get the kill. Tusk goes with the snowball back, but you're not getting out of the range of a sniper. What are you trying to do here? Magic Missile comes out. FY gets the kill. 3 dead on Ingame.
God, I thought Troll was gonna make me eat my words there. It's just complimenting on like how he's not dying at all this game. He just goes in ballsy. Honestly, that just, to me, that goes to show how like annoying Omni is as a hero. He literally like, hey buddy, you're immortal. Literally. It's like, well, what do you do? What do you do at that point?
Blink forward, Ame. Look at this. He eats through these heroes, and there's the cogs off a long-range hook shot. I don't know if this is really going to turn into anything as Ame continues to just zone out this Luna as well as the Rubik. They'll kill off the Clockwork one more time, continue on to the Luna, get themselves a double kill, look over at the Rubik, and nope, Glimmer Cape saving his life for now. But eventually he'll be back in vision. He'll be spotted. GG's called by Keen Gaming LGD. Congratulations to them as they have qualified for the Supermajor in China.
I mean, that's it. It's interesting to me that they were seeded into the finals, but it's very clear that they're a ridiculously strong team from watching them play and their drafts. Like,